Hello and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I know you guys follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and that is where I post the most. That is where I share my Pockets of Peace videos with you guys, and it's where my heart is. But I also wanted to come back on YouTube and have more longer form content for those of you who are interested in seeing that. I'm gonna have Amalia and Avina pop in and say a quick hello, and then we're gonna catch up. How old is Sissy?
She's one.
She's one?
She's one.
How old is Amalia?
He's two.
Two!
Two.
Ow.
Hello.
Hi. That feels so good. I don't know why, but it just feels like a very full circle moment right now. I think it's because I'm sitting here making a YouTube video right in the spot that I sat at years ago on the floor, crying, wishing that I would be pregnant with my baby. And you remember that video. It was such an emotional time in my life. And so now to be sitting here as a mom of two with my girls feels so full circle. And I just feel really grateful. Like, God has been so good, and I am living my dreams out loud. I'm living my answered prayer, and it feels like the waiting season has officially come to an end in regards to my fertility journey, and now I am in my season of really feeling the abundance within me and around me, and I'm just grateful to share it with you. Okay, I have my questions right here, so let's get started. All right, we're gonna start with a juicy one. Is baby number 3 in the future? Okay, so it's tough because for me, I know what my answer is, but God's plan, I've learned, is the ultimate plan. So in my mind, I'm happy with our 2 girls. Amalia and Avina are the light of our lives, and we love having 2 under 2. We love having just 2, and we love the fact that we're not outnumbered, so we're always just tag teaming and just really sharing the responsibility, and it's like, you've got her, I've got her. So I do love that, but again, God is the ultimate planner, so we will see, but I just love what we've got going on, and I love my A-team. Do you have a nanny? Yes, we do, and we love her. I've been very honest about the fact that it takes a village, and I do not do and cannot do what I do without the help that I have, and that includes my family, our nanny, just caregivers, people that really come to us and rally behind us to help us do what we love to do. So I'm very grateful. I'm very aware that it is a luxury, a privilege, and I think nannies are so underappreciated. We have our nanny 4 days a week, and it really does help us with our work-life balance. That on those days, I'm able to get a lot of things done. I can create content, have my design meetings, do some projects. It is amazing, and I'm just so thankful for her. I don't think that there should be any shame around having help, and I know help can come in different forms for different people, whether it is your parents, your family, your grandparents, daycare, babysitters, and so in our case, our nanny comes 4 days a week, and we are so grateful. My mom was a big help for my siblings when they had their kids, and you know, we have 6 nieces and nephews, and my mom was a big form of support for them. But with my dad's health, she's really had to focus on him. So it's been where I can't really rely on her to the degree in which my siblings were able to back in the day. So I just didn't want her to feel bad that she couldn't do what she used to be able to do for all of her other grandchildren. And so I'm happy to have a nanny, and I'm grateful, and I find it so amazing to have that extra person in your children's support and care team. Like, it's incredible. So don't take it for granted, and super happy to have one. Did you conceive your children naturally or through IVF? I conceived my girls naturally. I've always meant and wanted to go in depth with this because I do have a really powerful testimony about this, which is why I've been kind of taking my time and sharing it, because it's a full story. The way that I can explain it for you right now in the most baseline way is I had a plan. I was going to get IVF. I was going to go through a specific fertility center. I'd already had so many appointments. I already had deposits made. I had a lot in store, and I get chills. And I was ready. Like, this is what was gonna happen. Especially because I had my miscarriage. After my miscarriage, I was like, that's it. This is my sign. I'm doing it. my mom was like, Nabela, I'm telling you, God is going to provide, God is going to provide. She kept telling me this. And I said, Ammu, stop. This is what I'm doing. We put in the deposit. I'm about to get started with my retrievals, etc. And that is when I found out that I was pregnant with Amalia. And so when I say she's my miracle baby, she is my miracle baby in so many ways. That all happened. And then I gave birth to Amalia. I was happy. I was content. Like that could be it. And then because I was super fertile during that period, that is when I conceived Avina also naturally. So very, 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 very grateful, especially because I was once told that I wouldn't be able to have children on my own and that I likely would have lots of complications, including miscarriages, so many things that I was told. You guys know, you guys have been in this journey with me. So to be here today, when we plan, God laughs. So yeah, to answer your question, they were conceived naturally, and their testimony is one of my biggest signs of the power of prayer, faith, and God's grace. How has your wellness journey been so far? It's been a beautiful challenge. I am so proud of myself for sticking to the different habits that I have been wanting to instill in my life. So, consistency has been super important. Showing up for myself in different ways has been super important. I have a trainer come to my house 3 times a week, and we do training at home, and it is a lot of slow weighted workouts that are perfect for my fellow PCOS girlies because they are more hormone focused, and I'm very, very grateful to be able to have that kind of help when it comes to knowing how to properly work my body in a way that is going to work with my PCOS and help me versus doing something that's going to raise my cortisol levels and actually hurt me overall. That has been something that's been super, super fun and challenging. Another thing has been Pilates. I recently started doing Pilates, and I go to Pilates classes and I love it. I just have been thinking to myself, what does my dream girl do? Like, how does she move? How does she shake? What does she eat? What does she like? And I've just been doing that. So yeah, overall, I'm just challenging myself this year. I promised myself 2024 was gonna be the year of trying new things and really truly leaping into a new me. So I'm excited and I'm happy to have you along for the ride. Why did you leave YouTube? Okay, I left YouTube because I felt like YouTube was a space that had a catalog of my journey and over the last several years, right? And I felt like I was growing, I was changing, but the pressure to stay how I always was there in my mind. I think a lot of it was in my mind. I thought that I needed to create content the way I've always created it. I needed to show up the way I always showed up. And I was changing and evolving, and life was changing. And so I needed that time. I needed that time away to figure out who Nabela is, how do I want to show up, you know, and how can I best add value? How can I best show up and help you? I've learned that that is through sharing maybe cooking videos, design videos, longer form content. I may do occasional vlogs, but I don't want this expectation of this like regular vlog content. I really love the flow that we've got going on of pop content on Instagram and on TikTok, so be sure to follow me there. I'm thankful to every single one of you who've stayed with me on this journey, who've grown with me. So many of us grew up together. We fell in love together. We fell out of love together. We've had our heartbreaks together. We've had miscarriages together. We've given birth. We've done so many things. And here I am today. This is who I am now. That might change in 6 months, a year, and I just love and would love the space to grow together. Next, you'll see some videos, some cooking videos, some design videos, some things that I'm really excited to share with you. Maybe I'll do an updated makeup routine because a lot of you guys have been interested in that. I'm also very excited to dive into new things. I'm very, very passionate about guided meditations, guided affirmations, so I'd love to do them for you. I'd love to talk to you guys about how my mindset changed my life. This is stuff that is really important to me. Pockets of Peace as a mindset, as a framework of how I navigate my life is so important. So I'd love to share that with you as well. There's so many things that I'm passionate about that go outside of the realm of what you might be used to, but I'm here to show up and share and see if we can bond on those things together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.